Hi everyone, my name is John Charette. I'm a CPA, a CMA, and the owner of Phoenix CFO Solutions. And today we're going to be talking about accounts payable. I've rebuilt dozens of AP systems for small businesses, and I've noticed three big mistakes I really want to break down for all of you so you can learn, and then three ways to improve your AP. And I had one client who really couldn't manage their AP, bills were late, bills weren't entered, and after cleaning it up, they were able to save thousands in terms of late fees, and even negotiate better payment terms and discounts. And that's why I'm here to help you turn AP into a constant headache, into a system that gives you control, strengthens vendor relationships, and will save you money. So here's the plan. We'll cover the three mistakes that wreck AP, what an AP system should actually look like, and the exact steps that Phoenix CFO Solutions does to make this AP process painless. So just to start, your AP, why does AP feel broken? This will go into a little bit more into that story of that client. So in their situation, they were late on bills because either they didn't enter them, didn't have a good payment schedule, or they noticed what they had in their accounting system didn't match what the vendor had. So that led to disputes, led to stuff not getting delivered. So AP isn't just about paying your bills, it's about a system that generates trust between you and your vendor and making sure that you can maximize the terms and discounts you have at your disposal. So the three big mistakes I've noticed that have really hurt small businesses AP, they have a weak onboarding process. So if you're missing a W-9, you may not know whether you need to file 1099 for that vendor. That's also how you establish contact information. So if you have issues in the future, you may not be able to address them in a timely fashion. So a weak onboarding really does affect the AP process. And then not asking for monthly statements. You should get a monthly statement from every vendor, or at least set a level of business in which you need to require a statement. That's super important. You want to make sure that you're not double paying, you're not missing bills. You would hate to have balance drift where you and your vendor aren't on the same page. You really want to make sure you're doing that. And then bad payment timing. If you're paying bills too early or paying bills too late, paying too early means that you'll be giving up cash you shouldn't necessarily be giving up at the moment, or paying late really hurts vendor relationships. They start to distrust you. They may take away your terms. It can lead to a lot of headaches if you don't get that lined up. So those are the three big mistakes I've noticed, and what a well-oiled AP machine looks like. Vendors, you fully onboard them with all their info, making sure you can contact them when you need to, and that you have all their information for tax purposes with the W-9, and you have a pretty good hold on your vendors and their information. You're requesting monthly statements. Either they set the expectation that they don't get paid without a statement. That's really important. You want to make sure you and your vendor are on the same page. So requesting that information is essential. And then also set a day of the week where you run through all the bills that are due and benefits. You have predictable cash flow, better vendor trust, and in the future you'll be able to negotiate either better terms or early pay discounts, which will save you a lot of money, either in opportunity cost, because maybe you can put that extra money you would have put into bills into maybe a money market fund, or negotiate discounts so you'll pay a little bit earlier, but you'll get 2% off, which over time will save you a lot of money. And that's kind of my client. I had a client who had a really hard time scheduling their bills. So what we did for them, and this kind of goes into what we can do for you, not fixing your AP. It's very bad having a bad AP process. I know AP paying bills isn't the shiniest, but it's really important. And what we did at Phoenix CFO Solutions that helped the client, and we can also do for your business, is we help onboard the vendors with Bill.com. We do monthly vendor reconciliations, and over time we leverage that loyalty we developed to do negotiate better terms and discounts to make sure your business's money is really maximized. And the transformation. So you have a messy AP system that has balanced drift, missed bills, and bad cash flow, or you have a clean AP that helps you understand when cash is coming out of the business and has a strong vendor relationships, because certain intangibles, let alone the money savings, if you have a strong vendor relationship because you are reliable to pay, they may put your order ahead of the queue. They may work with you in a quick customer turnaround situationship. So that can be super helpful. And then the real transformation. So you work with us. We use Bill.com to help onboard vendors. We do monthly statement reconciliations for you. And we help leverage that loyalty into terms of better discounts and better terms with your vendor, but also in situations where you may need a little special help from your vendor. You have a quick turnaround order and you need the vendor to help you deliver the parts. If you have a good relationship, they may be willing to slide your order up ahead of the queue and help you so you can deliver for your customers even quicker as well. So your AP should have been fixed yesterday. The next best time is today. Book a free consultation in the link below in the description. Like if you found this helpful, comment below if there's an AP issue that you'd love me to address, and also share your worst AP stories because I've heard a lot of them. We can all have a good therapy session in the comments section. And subscribe for more content like this. And I'm John Charette, CPA, CMA, and owner of Phoenix CFO Solutions. Let's make your AP painless.